everybody, Chris here with the Week 10 overview. This is the final week of our Module 2. At the end of this week, due on Saturday, you're going to be submitting a draft of your literature review. So you might be wondering, Chris, we've been talking about this literature review for a while, and I've been doing research, and I've been making some citations, but what even is a literature review? If that is the question that you have in mind, I have good news for you, because the very first activity, due on Tuesday of this week, is going to involve investigating the genre conventions, sort of the rules or the expectations that go into a literature review, which, by the way, is a genre not only used in English and writing studies, but is in general a really valuable academic genre for you to familiarize yourself with. Chances are, no matter what your academic major or academic discipline that you're looking to study or that you've already been studying, the literature review is present in that genre. In that field of study, rather. The literature review is a present genre in that field of study. It's a useful genre for you to understand and for you to compose, for you to make a literature review. So that's Tuesday. You're going to be reading a few resources about a literature review and also viewing a sample literature review, evaluating potential consequences of sanctuary policies. Tuesday's assignment, the thing that you need to do for Tuesday, is to submit a reflection that analyzes the genre of a literature review based on that sample literature review I've provided you with. Thursday's submission is another journal entry where you're going to plan your literature review, do some metacognitive thinking, in other words, thinking about thinking. That's been a word that I have mentioned now and again in this course. It's a really important word for this course. And then, as I mentioned at the beginning, on Saturday, you're going to be submitting the first draft of your literature review. If you have any questions, please reach out. You know that I'm always available. Monday's synchronous session is definitely optional, but I encourage you to attend Monday's synchronous session if you have any questions about the literature review or want to go over anything, talk about anything, get some ideas going back and forth. I'm usually pretty good at collaborative brainstorming, if that would be useful for you. See y'all soon.